I mean, for JFP, I think that it's gonna be a pretty good year for them in terms of their profits.
Hmm. You
Uh,
realize
I
currently
s-
they're kind of flying under the radar. Like they listed earlier last year, and
mhm.
I don't know if a lot of people are pre them. Their stock price has steadily
I mean,
been
I don't
increasing.
mind.
Yeah, I mean,
I
when
don't
I
mind.
said no, but it's kind of nice when the company flies under the radar because people forget all their plans that they said in their
Mhm.
prospectus. People forget all of those different things because
I mean,
so
didn't
many
JFP
other.
fail as an IPO?
I don't know who said that, but
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen recent listings that struggle to pass them listing price. So
Which listing?
what's the most recent listing? I mean, I'll call no name, but everybody
You
knows it's
applied?
what Image Plus.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, got out in profits. What do you mean? Got out in profits day one, and then
That's
it kind of
interesting.
tanked. But that was
Oh.
opportunity as well, because that dipped. That vertical.
Yeah. If I
You realize that's a trend with a lot of the IPOs. I've realized if it's at some point there is going to be a dip, in my opinion, right? It's not every IPO is gonna be the same, but there's going to be a point where the sellers start saying, "Yo, time for locking in some profits or time to jump out." In the case
Mhm.
of Image Plus, right? So you could
It was Image
see.
Plus. It was a lot quicker. You say they decided
Image
to
Plus
jump out a
was
lot earlier.
what was that day
Those
one, day two?
dang flippers.
Those flippers, right? So,
Those.
but that's opportunity because if you imagine it on a level where you can kind of meds all shareholders and you can start to meds, all right, what percentage of shareholders would panic because the stock price isn't jumping up, right? And then you can see based on the allocation, if people got 35% allocation, people got big allocations, right? If you apply for a mil, you're getting a mil, 1 point. I don't remember what the allocation is. I'd have to look back on it. I guess we can look on it. But you have these big allocation. People are gonna jump out. Sellers are gonna be there, right? It's not the demand wasn't there compared to like other stocks and so on. So
Mhm.
yeah, and you could time when most people are selling and when the stock gets oversold. There's a point to trade at
Can't
170s.
time the market, man.
We can't. Sorry. Yeah, I don't
Time
really.
in the market is better than time in the market.
I should stick to
I
medicine,
read a
right?
book on that. I read a
Yeah.
book on that.
Yeah. We need to stop doing this. Sarcasm may not come off well for a lot of people, but yeah. But
Mm.
I'm straying, bro. JFP.
Yeah, yeah. So I was
JFP.
saying, I expect this year to actually be quite profitable for them.
Mm.
I mean, if you look at it, right, JFP earns money really from like hotels, restaurants,
Hmm.
and what's the other big thing? Like the government and stuff like that for them, right?
Oh, we should probably explain.
So,
JFP is what Jamaican
oh yeah,
fiberglass
Jamaica
products. I
fiberglass,
think that's
yeah,
what they used to be called. Now they're
or
just
Jamaica
J.
fiberglass producers,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or like JFP Limited or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like
So what do they do?
basically,
They do like
so
furniture.
they make,
They
yeah, so
manufacture.
they basically do, well, not just furniture, but like they'll do furniture and finishings and things like that
Mm-hmm.
for businesses.
Mm-hmm. So it's a
So
manufacturing
if,
company.
yeah, so they manufacture it. So if you think like, yeah, they do things like typical office things sometimes, so like a chair,
Mm-hmm.
um, fixtures, things like that, like that you like you think about it. Like I feel like a lot of people could understand JFP. Just look at almost almost every restaurant in Jamaica, all the popular ones are supplied by JFP.
Yeah.
Literally almost all of them. They have, I remember, I think they have like a picture on, I don't know if it's in their website. I should pull it up or something. It's like literally, think of what restaurant, when you think of restaurants, list out restaurants that just come to your mind when you think of like Jamaica, popular restaurants in Jamaica, and I'll tell you if it's if they're a customer for JFP.
Majestic sushi. I don't know.
I,
You're
you
talking like
literally pick.
fast food. Sorry.
I'm
You're
talking
saying
about like,
popular? I mean,
no, I'm talking about like doing the most volume, like
you mean like
literally,
KFC?
yeah.
Yeah.
KFC is a customer.
Yeah.
And another
Facts.
restaurant that people go to, or for food. like fast food and those
Oh,
kind of stuff.
Wendy's.
Wendy's a customer? I'm pretty yes, Wendy's is a
Wendy's.
customer.
Yeah.
Domino's is a customer. Pizza
Pizza
Hut is
Hut
a
is a
customer.
customer. Yeah.
Domino's, Pizza, Island Grill, Mothers,
Starbucks. Starbucks
Starbucks.
is a customer. All the Starbucks.
All of those things, like a lot of those things that you're seeing in the place, like
Mm-hmm.
in the place, are supplied by JFP.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the beautiful part about it is like JFP doesn't just like make it. JFP will help to like design it, and they
Mm-hmm.
also repair it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's recurring revenue. So if all and if you think about it, if all your different branches of KFC in Jamaica use JFP, when
Yeah.
you open up another branch, are you gonna just suddenly pick up a new manufacturer? When think about it, if you're the chairs that you start to use in KFC, a lot of them might actually be the I should have probably even look. I guess I don't go KFC that much, but maybe a lot of the chairs actually might be the same or
Yeah.
similar
It's possible.
to like the Kingston KFC versus the Mobay KFC or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them might be similar because if you have the same person supplying it, they can just bulk and make the same. Like they can just supply all of the KFC chairs or things like that.
It's not even just
Like
that, bro. I remember I was flying out last year, and my friend I was flying
rich
to Trinidad. No, 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 no.
first class.
Fred, no, dog, bro. Not even. But
Uh,
it was Tyler's wedding, all right, in Trinidad. One of
Big up
our
Tyler.
batchmates, yeah, big up Tyler, and I was staying by Tanya's house, and she wanted KFC. She wanted her popcorn chicken because they don't have that thing in Trinidad, and she asked me to go KFC. So I went into KFC by Boulevard, right, and they were doing renovations. Imagine now if you are doing just renovations so that you don't even have to open up a new branch. You could literally just say, "Yo, I want to give this branch a little facelift." Who you going to call?
Mhm.
Same person that's been doing the reliable job, the quality
Mhm.
products, right? So, I mean, they have these contracts with a lot of other. Yeah, you're so right. Like the revenues, and but bro, didn't they say JFP has like lumpy revenues and so on? Like, why are you
Mm.
invested in JFP if them have lumpy revenues, bro? Like, you
Oh
know.
boy.
But I mean, I guess one day the revenues won't be so
Yeah.
lumpy. You know, if you constantly have work, if you're
Are you
constantly
waiting till then, or are you buying before?
always a good question, right?
Well, remember, as investors, our job is to try to predict the future to
Yeah.
the best of our ability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So imagine a point that JFP literally just does like business just booming constant. They're just because
Mm-hmm.
like even look at it,
They go
they
to
said
trade
that they
shows
had to be
too.
hiring a lot of people too.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why a lot of I think it was their admin expenses went up. I think they even told us. Hold on,
In the last
they
report,
said it. I don't. Was it the last report or the one
because I
before
know
that?
their last report wasn't that great.
Depends who you're asking.
I guess
So
the last report
yes,
had
admin
dots. To,
expenses. Hold on,
mhm.
I'll put it. So admin expenses for the 9 month period. Well, this is about a 9 month period, but they said the increase in the so the admin expenses for the 9 months, which ended. What was that? They follow this normal, yeah. So 9 months. So basically, guys, from January 2022 to September 2022, their admin expenses, administrative expenses went up basically almost 50%, 48%. And they said this increase was due primarily to increased staff costs as we continue to build our capacity to support continued growth in our operations. And then look at this, our overtime expenses increased significantly within the quarter in order to respond to both our challenge of acquiring additional skilled laborers as well as our need to complete our projects in time. They're basically saying, yo, we had to be hiring so much people because
Mhm.
we're getting so much business.
Mhm.
Like what?
I need to find my iPad. Give me one
And
second.
then oh,
No, no. All right, keep going, keep going. Let me not. I think I have it on my laptop too. Go ahead.
and then like and then also look at the hotel industry. Jamaica, like I've seen in so many articles, I don't know, so obvious that they're talking about how the tourism boom, the tourism boom currently, but the expected tourism boom looking into the years down, that Jamaica wants to capitalize on that. So we're building a ton of rooms. I've seen different numbers. I see some stuff saying 8,000 rooms, 8,500, some
Mhm.
stuff. So So you had asked me where. So something I saw. Oh shoot! I didn't save the article. There was this Jamaica. Maybe I can try to find the official article. But in so it says that by I think 2026, 2027, they hope to have 8,500 new hotel rooms with 8,500 new hotel rooms. So
Mm.
JFP is
Oh,
a
see it
supplier
here.
of hotels.
It's in the. I'm looking at the prospectus now. It's in. This is on page 25 in the prospectus. They spoke
They
about
said
it.
that.
They said a
Oh,
total of US 2 billion will be invested over the next 2 years, predominantly by European investors, to construct approximately 8,000 hotel rooms across the island.
I see some even say 8,500. The Jamaica Information Service
Mm.
article, April 6, 2022.
Mm.
They said a total of 8,500 new hotel rooms are set to come on stream within the next 5 years.
So the
So,
reason I wanted to get up was I remember when I just looked at this prospectus. I have it here, yo. I wish I could show um our viewers my notes because literally there's a point where it says information about the company, and I wrote in the company occupies 75,000 square feet of factory space, blah, blah, blah. Currently employs approximately 75 persons full time, right? And then I have an arrow saying check if increased hiring. Like whenever I look at companies like that, I say, yo, if they start to hire a lot more people, then you
mhm,
know your business is booming. And they said the company also enjoys the benefit of full electricity redundancy as it operates
mhm,
fully on solar energy during the daytime, right?
mhm.
So, bro, like,
The other thing is that something I was
did you
wondering
see?
about.
But what
I
I'm saying
hope that
is, they actually said that they were hiring. I remember seeing it. I don't know if it was an Instagram ad or somewhere, but they were hiring sometime late last year. So I know
what I like
business is
too,
booming.
they actually use um, well, I guess very few uses of Instagram. They post sometimes the deals that they're doing. Like they'll be like, "Oh, we finished this thing in this country." And the beautiful part, guys, as we haven't even mentioned one thing. It's not just Jamaica.
Facts.
They supply a lot of this stuff in the Caribbean.
They export duty free, bro. There's an
Yeah, the
initiative
Caribbean Basin Initiative or
initiative,
something like
yeah.
that.
They
Is it due?
export to US free, duty free, bro. Imagine like, and they go to multiple trade shows. They say from what I remember. Imagine you go to a trade show in the US and they like you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look how much business you can get there. It's
Mm-hmm.
insane.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
But
Yep. So
don't they have contracts abroad? They're doing a hotel abroad, no? Is it the Hyatt?
the I don't know if it's the whole hotel, but yeah, they spoke about which part, which country, or not which country, which state was it again? Oh, Jacksonville and California. Yeah, so April last year, April 2022, they had said they signed a deal with Hyatt Place Newark Hotel in California
Yeah.
to make, well, they specified, what I see here is that they make furniture for the public spaces at the hotel. So it's not necessarily like, oh, we're supplying the whole hotel,
Mm-hmm.
but to something that I'm looking for. Imagine, for example, one of these big hotels that we're talking about that are going up. Imagine them announcing, or JFP announcing, oh, we are going to be the exclusive provider
Mm-hmm.
for this hotel with 10,000, well, not 10, like 1,000 rooms,
Yeah.
1,500 rooms, stuff like that. I
Hmm.
think the market would like that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't miss a lumpy anymore, huh?
I
The
mean,
machine of
you just yeah, yo, you know what I also love about them too? Not even just, I mean, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be as lumpy. And they also tell you when they recognize revenue, right? So you can kind of, like time when they would, when the contract ends, when the products are actually delivered, when they would get the revenue and so on. But there's something I liked. I remember in their prospectus, and it spoke about their dividend policy. Because you notice they have not paid a dividend yet, right? They're not, and I guess the people them know I'm not big on dividends, but I feel like if your revenues and your profits are at a certain level, let me see if I can find. I'm scrolling through the prospectus, right? Here's the dividend policy, section 14. The directors anticipate a payment of an annual dividend between 40 and 80% of the annual profits after tax. You meds
Mm,
that, bro. Like normally when I'm looking at dividend policies in companies, they just say up to, meaning they can give a minimum and they may not pay it here and there, but the directors
mm,
anticipate a payment of an annual dividend between 40 and 80% of the profits. Bro, what? What's not to like about this stock? So one to watch, I guess,
mm, mm.
or one to
Yep,
buy.
yep,
Who
yep,
knows?
yep.
Depends on how you're looking at it. But
Any
I do,
prediction?
I do like JFP. Any prediction? What are your question, bro? I joke. We can.
Oh, no, you can ask.
No, no, no. I'll. Uh,
I'll give you the next one then.
mm,
Or
no, no. Any prediction? You're right. You're right. I think, boy. I mean, they have the thing is, it's not even just Hyatt, bro. They have the airport Sangsters that they want
yeah.
to
Oh, wow. I didn't
refurbish
even.
it,
Yes.
right?
Because you
You
meant that they were
meds.
supposed. Look what they were supposed to book it. Their quarter 3 last year, but then there was supposedly some sort of delay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've actually even like you meant they've told you how much money that's supposed to be for them. That was I think that was literally their largest contract last year. It was
Yeah.
$150 million. JFP for their whole year, like let me see, 2021 financial year, that was 234 million. 2020 443 million. So you're
Mm,
saying a single deal, like their 2020, let me see. Yeah, a single deal is 60% of their total revenues for their financial year ended 2021.
yeah.
Single deal.
And they could just earn that in one quarter. Hmm.
Hmm. That's
I
interesting.
I
Yeah.
just I just realized November 3rd, 2022, JFP deferred the consideration of a dividend payment. Hmm.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah.
Are they
What do
expecting
you think? What,
something? No, but I'm thinking, yo,
what would you do
why
if you're
pay
one of
it?
them?
Why pay it now when they
Mm.
know profits are coming? You get
How
me?
much cash did I even have at the time? So yeah.
They're getting so much business right now, hiring and so on. It may not be in their best interest to burn up the cash now, but they said it. They said their dividend policy, right?
Mhm.
So I'm expecting a dividend this coming year, and if it's timed properly, when they book a lot of revenues, whether it's from the Hyatt, whether it's from Mobe, the Sangsters International Airport, whether it's from other
Mhm.
contracts that they
Something
have
else
that
too.
we
I
may not
remember
even know, you know.
there was something that so we should wait, we should go more. So the Mobe thing that they said, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was for the check-in. It said 150. So in their prospectus, it says 153 million Jamaican dollar contract. They're gonna make and outfit the check-in counters and baggage scales at the Mobe airports, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was something else that came out that some other part. Let me see.
I
There was
remember.
an article I read
I know exactly the
about
article. Was it the kiosks?
yes,
Yes, I knew it. I
and
knew
I
it.
was like, I
Yeah,
remember the funny part about the article, right? It doesn't state who the supplier is. But then I was like, yo, if this is the because isn't it the same Mobe airport too?
yeah. Same Bay Airport, from what I
Think about
remember.
it. Like if I am fixing up a part of my airport
Mm-hmm.
and I'm using this company that does it very well, like they'll help design it, customize it, edit it, they'll help me fix it. And the one of the benefits we should have mentioned about JFP is that remember one of the things they spoke about in the prospectus, which has helped them lately, is that because of like what's been going on in, for example, China, like they had like a lot of lockdowns. There was like the high shipping container costs.
Mm-hmm.
It would take a long time to get things shipped because companies, for example, could buy from these other companies at one point. So if I was a company in Jamaica, I want X, I want this chair, I want this, I used to ship it down. But if it takes so long, and if it's also really more expensive,
Mm-hmm.
why don't I just buy it from JFP, right?
Exactly.
So if I like, if you think about like Sangster or whatever, they have this opportunity for JF. They need to fix up part of the airport. They're fixing up one part of the airport. Why wouldn't you maybe use the same company to fix up the other part?
Mm-hmm.
Because suppose JFP could maybe give them a deal or something, like say, yo, um, we'll give you this discount or something. So it already was cheaper before than using China and whatever. You have the benefit of also buy Jamaica, build Jamaica, and then
Mm-hmm.
JFP can give you a deal on that. So
Mm-hmm.
the article said that there it's 15 additional immigration kiosks to bring the total to 60 from 45, and it was due to be ordered by the end of August last year, 2022, and supplied by December 2022.
Hmm.
The thing is, they don't state that it's JFP, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's JFP.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be
Precisely, bro.
surprised.
Precisely.
But yeah,
Precisely. Look
yep,
at them.
yep,
You
yep.
can see even in their prospectus, they've done like Toyota Jamaica's reception desk and so on. You know they have the ability to do it. So, ah, boy.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. One to
Yeah.
watch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Oh, another one. You tell me, bro. Talk to me. What stuff? What else you like? I have to look some more. What else? What else has been? You know
Um,
what? One I like. I drove to I drove to Nutsford today. That parking lot's packed. That
oh,
parking lot's always packed. I've realized
mm.
recently, and they just
In the
dropped
day
some
and in
really
the
good
night.
in the day and in the night. Yeah,
I don't know if it's always a night, but
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't go at night, but what I'm saying is it's always packed, and
Yeah,
it's not even
Knutsford
just the
is.
Nutsford here. Even in Mandeville, when I was at Mandeville, I
Mm,
realized because Mandeville, there's a restaurant there, and my brethren has like a store there in Bloom. It's called Bloom Aesthetics. It's a spa,
mhm.
right? Big up Watkis. But yeah, always packed. Always. In fact, if you look, it's not usually just one bus there. They also have another bus to hold like luggage and packages and so on. So I guess I
Wait,
do
they
like
have a
that.
whole hold on. They have a whole separate bus just
Yeah.
to hold packages for people.
Yes, bro.
So when
It's a
the bus with
smaller
the
bus,
people
not the
goes,
big bus, not the big bus with
so
passengers.
but no, what I'm saying, the big bus
Mm-hmm.
has usually like what I've seen, they have the undercarriage thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that isn't even enough for the amount of stuff the people need. They have to actually have
It
like a separate like minibus or something following.
It, who says it's what people are carrying? Who says it's not what people are sending to other
Oh,
places?
Korea.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You don't like
Interesting.
Nutsford? I feel like you like Nutsford. Their profits were great, weren't they?
Yeah, there were. How much? Let's pull up the reports.
Let's pull up the report and see.
How much percentages of whatever they were up? Nuts for when is this?
Let's take a kex.
Wait, I searched key by accident. Wow, I searched key by
Oh,
accident.
that stock price flew though. It's trading
What?
around $8, bouncing between $7 and $9, and flew to $12.
Wait, what price is it today? Oh,
Uh,
$12. Uh, Interesting. Yeah. So look at that.
yeah.
So comparing, so the report they just dropped November, well, for the quarter
Mm-hmm.
ending November 30th, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So September, October, November. So I guess they have like that. It's a weird reporting period. They made just under $60 million, and then compare that to last year, the supply or the same period last year, they made a loss of 800K.
Hmm.
How much percent? I don't even, how much percent is that? I don't even,
What a turnaround though.
how much? I don't even know. What's the point? Ridiculous amount of percent. Yeah, that is quite interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, because the thing is like they the tourism, like if you look at like the tourism numbers have been, I think for, maybe I should check it, but if I remember correctly, for like the whole year, like 2022 versus like even when you even compare it to like pre-COVID, like 2019, it's just shy off, like, or very, like it's very, very close. Like I
Yeah,
should, like the I expect this. I think 20. Yeah, I wish that's something else. Like if you think about it, 2023, I think will be our best tourism year yet
I
in
think
terms of
because
like
of
stopover
2022.
arrivals.
Yeah, because 2022 started off with, still was COVID. I think Omicron and so on. So without that, that would have probably been the best year. So
Mhm.
I'm expecting, yeah, tourism numbers to be pretty nice 2023.
Yes. So I think a lot of the tourism companies are going to be dropping some really nice reports. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
you meant that the game for us is like, okay, yeah, you can pick an industry and say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I think this industry is going to do really well, but there's lots of different stocks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so think of
And
tourism stocks,
and some stocks
Express
benefit
Catering.
more. Yeah,
Mhm.
some
So
stocks
Express
benefit. Yeah.
Catering,
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin Cove, CPJ,
CPJ.
Nutsford, those are, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that I guess are more direct. Yeah, and then there are other ways to measure it too, because there's some that are like, I
Indirectly
guess,
related.
less. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you meant, the game that we're playing is that our goal is to not, we're not like, I mean, everyone who listens, like if you listen probably to at least probably only one, at least one episode, you know that we're not like, oh, buying all the different stocks. We don't own a bag of stocks. Like right now, I only own like three stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Same.
um, very concentrated or whatever. And like you meant, the game is picking the right one. So it's not just, okay, these four tourism, like tourism in on a tourism, the tourism industry on a whole will do well. So I'm just gonna buy all the tourism stocks and just split my money 25%, 25%, 25% into all those four that we listed before. I'm like, no, what I'm gonna do is do my analysis, do my reading on each of these, and then pick which one or which two or whatever do I think is gonna do the best, or which one do I think
Precisely.
is more likely to meet my goal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think like some of the reasons why I actually like Knutsford. So like I think I expect them to be quite profitable because tourism numbers I think are going to be high. Uh, and it's like the tourists are going to need to travel. Knutsford is doing like a lot of like packages. Like they have that like Knutsford Connect. Something that I learned that was interesting. It's not just like, oh, the buses and stuff like that. So like I remember even last year I went on a Knutsford bus.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
just,
was that
just,
last year?
just
That was the last year.
I feel like I shouldn't even talk about that,
No,
but
bro,
that was
bro,
like
you have to tell
that
the
was
story,
such.
dog. You have to tell the story, dog. That was so funny. That was the last year. That was mid school.
Oh,
That was
we're just going
literally
on tangents now.
no, bro. Just tell the people them the story. You already start laugh. They want to know. Don't you guys want to know? I'm pretty sure they want to know.
I'll take the draw out. Which year was this actually?
This
Hmm.
was
It was
fourth year.
2018.
This was fourth year mid school. So was it 2018 or
2018.
2019? We're on
Yeah,
Com
somewhere around
Health.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on community health, and I was in Ochi,
Well,
right? So
Priory.
we're St. Anne's. Prior, yeah, we're St.
Priory in
Anne.
Saint Anne. Yeah. We lost Preston, guys. We lost Preston. I'm gonna have to just call him. Guy literally just froze.
Bro, oh my gosh. Oh,
Bro. Yeah. Want me a light gun or something, bro?
oh my gosh. I'm back now. Where was?
Okay, yeah. We have to draw back to the story. So we're in Priory. We're on Com Health doing work. Right? Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And